Hello and welcome to possibly the dumbest thing I've ever done in this series. This is the Ultimate Weapon series, just for reference. Today we're looking at the plain stick. This is another thing that isn't actually an Ultimate Weapon, it's just been released in 1.3 and I want to get the information out there to everybody. I've been trying to network with a few people on this one because it was quite confusing, but I've tried to bleed it with all the information I possibly could. I've learned so far that it's a staff and that it has a really funky projectile that functions like a boomerang. In fact, it fires out a little boomerang animation wherever you point your cursor, boom, and then after a certain distance it will come back. That's it. As far as I'm aware, it's fixed distance, so I mean that's how it works. It's kind of cool, really quirky. The thing actually doesn't give any stats whatsoever. It's just a plain stick that fires a boomerang, and that's about it. In general, I don't think this is very worth using just up front, except for flavour, I guess. The damage scaling, which tickled me for the longest time, is actually a quarter of your faith. So it's faith divided by 4. It's not exact. I don't know where the rest of the numbers are going, but I tried out a few different characters, tried it with and without armor, I found out where it came from, and yeah, it is a quarter of your faith. So, just to show some stuff off. Okay. I'm not going to use it all the time. I'm just going to use the Killer Gorak, and I'm going to take the Merciless Gladiator just because it scales with faith as well. But yeah, like I said, this thing I maxed out. I put it in the Ultimate Forge to try and see if it would do anything. It won't go in, so you can't change it. This is the strongest the weapon will ever be, regardless of rarity, of anything. This is it. The only thing you do is put mods on it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we're going to go and do the rest of the level with the Merciless Gladiator, which I have done a profile on before. But the long and short of it is I'm going to try and get a safe space and kill a Gorak with the plain stick, and you can see just how bad it actually is. So that's a solid 3. I need 2 more. No, there's 1 more down here. Oh, there's 2 more down here. Very cool. Okay, get you dead. Get this wasp dead. There we go, right. Alright, getting out of dodge. Swapping the weapons. Here you go. So, just for reference as well, 123 faith. Here you go. 30 damage a hit. That's it. This is the whole weapon. The whole thing. 30. I don't know if there's some like weird secret I'm not getting, to be honest. But this does not seem like a good call to implement, especially in the creation machine. But as you can see, look, I crit and did 45, and as for the rest of it, it's 30 damage. It's possible, I'll show you here as well, it's possible to do 0 damage with this weapon. 0 as in none. Right, I'll show you. I've now got 36 faith just because I leveled up a few bits and pieces, so I will still hit something, but I was doing 30, now I'm doing 9. And again, like, sort of divide. Pain. How much damage did I just do? 8. There you go, I think. But yeah, it's not good damage, not good at all. Put this back on, put this back on as well. So yeah, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. It's a stick. It fires a boomerang. I like the idea that you have like a projectile that you fire out and it comes back to you. That's really cool. I like that. But having something that only scales off a quarter of your faith is really bad. Having something that, you know, especially when faith's kind of been nerfed a lot, because Angelic Augur's been nerfed in this patch. So, I don't want to recommend. Maybe it might be worth getting one, but I wouldn't worry about getting high rarity ones, especially because I haven't seen one. I've only seen common ones, and I spent probably about an hour today just like messing around with the forge, which is how I got some other stuff, including the thing I did earlier. What's it called? What was it? What's it called? Doesn't matter what I get. What's it called? What did I do? That weapon, Sheg's bow. Filling Sheg's bow. I got a few bits and pieces, but this was the coup de grace. This was weird. But yeah, I tried to do everything I could with it, try to figure out all the information it had to offer, and you can't turn it into another weapon. You can't do anything with it. It's awful. Don't get this. And thank you for watching, I guess.